Welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Warriors Fire and Ice, Chapter 28. Now, in this chapter, the kits are gone, okay? So Fireheart immediately thinks, man, I need Graystripe, he's my buddy, we need to look for these kits together. So he looks around, he can't find Graystripe. Ugh, where's Graystripe? Is he meeting Silverstream again? He goes into the Warrior's den to look for him, and he's not there. Sandstorm sees Fireheart and says, hey, everything okay? He says, oh, the kits are missing. I was hoping to find Graystripe to go look for him. And Sandstorm says, well, man, I'll help you. Let's go look for these kits. And so Sandstorm and Fireheart decide to go look for the kits. Now they go out. Fireheart goes in one direction and then comes back. Sandstorm goes in one direction and comes back. And they can't find the kits. They're trying to smell, but the snow is kind of covering the scent. They're looking for the tracks, but the snow is covering the tracks. It's freezing outside, like the snow is really deep. And there are no signs of the kits. So they decide to try a different direction. And they're running, and they go to like the hunting area or the training area. Still no kits. And so they're like, okay, we're going to have a search party. Let's go back to the clan and get everyone going out and looking. As they're running and the snow's falling, Fireheart thinks he hears a little wow, a little squeal. Wow. And he says, wait, stop. And Firestorm, she opens her mouth and starts to breathe. Over here. And they jump over to a log. And inside the log are these two little kits. And Fireheart feels relief until he sees one of them isn't Cloud Kit. Where's Cloud Kit? He went off hunting. What? Hunting? Apprentice hunting in this crazy weather? So he starts looking around. And I think Sandstorm says, look, over there. And then they see this little kit. And the snow is so thick that he actually has to jump through the snow. And in his mouth is a frozen vole. Frozen in the snow. And Cloud Kit actually caught something, but he chose a really bad time to do it. So finally, Fireheart and Sandstorm get all the kits back to camp. Blue Star and Brindleface are watching at the camp entrance. They see him. They run out and help them gather the kits. When the kids get into camp, Blue Star, what were you thinking? Gives them the angry gaze. And she's like, who did it? Whose choice was it? Whose idea was it? What's going on? And Cloud Kit takes everything. Cloud Kit is very strong. It was me. We needed food. We wanted to hunt for the clan. And Blue Star has a little bit of like pride, but at the same time, she's like, that was against the warrior code, and you need to be punished. But I will let your mother punish you. Go drop off your food, and then go get warm and dry. Now, this whole time, Fireheart is like, I'm proud of Cloud Kit. Cloud Kit, quit talking. I'm really thankful Blue Star's kind. Oh, man, Blue Star's angry. So his emotions are going up and down. But finally, the kits go away, and she says to Sandpaw and Fireheart they can go relax. But she says, wait, Fireheart, actually, I want to say something to you. Oh, Fireheart's a little worried. What is it, Blue Star? She says, look, Cloud Kit's awesome, but he needs to learn to obey. And I think of like Cinderpaw in this warning. It says right now, his learning to obey is going to protect his own safety, but later on, it's going to protect the safety of the clan. So he needs to learn to follow the warrior code. And Fireheart kind of wants to say something about, well, Graystripe's not following the warrior code. But he doesn't. He just says, yes, Blue Star, you're right. Blue Star feels good. She leaves, and Fireheart goes and sleeps. And while he's sleeping, he has a really interesting dream. There's a point in here too where he sees Gray Stripe. Gray Stripe comes back with a bunch of prey, and Gray Stripe doesn't join them. He just eats his little prey by himself. And so at first Fireheart thought, oh, maybe he was just out hunting the whole time. And then he sees, oh no, he was with Silverstream, and he's angry again. But he has a dream, and he's dreaming, and he's sitting next to Cloud Kit. But now Cloud Kit is a warrior, and Fireheart is saying, watch. And then a mouse goes by, and Cloud Kit runs off to go catch that mouse. As Cloud Kit goes, he smells Spotted Leaf, and he turns, and Spotted Leaf is there, and she touches his nose to his nose and says, Fireheart, StarClan has sent me to give you a message. And she says, oh man, I should probably read this word for word here, because this is important. She says, beware a warrior you cannot trust. Beware a warrior you cannot trust. And then he wakes up. And he woke up in the middle of the night. It's freezing. It's cold. Well, he was warm, but the dream left him with cold. And he's just looking at Gray Stripe. And he can't fall back asleep. And that's how the chapter ends. Some vocabulary here. Stab of. Stab is to take like a knife or a sharp object and to poke something with it. So we can have a stab of pain. Oh! A stab of regret. Oh, I should have done that thing. A stab of sadness. Something like that. Usually a stab of is a not good thing. Of pain, of hurt, of tears, of sadness, disappointment, things like that. Meaning it's not like ripping open, but it's just like, ugh. Oh, I just feel this hurt right here. Scruff. Scruff could be a little bit like the little hairs poking out of my cheek. Scruff is like some light fur. So the cats, they have some scruff on the back of their neck, and they get grabbed on the scruff of their neck. Encrusted. If you think of bread, around a piece of bread there is what we call crust. And let me see if I can draw this out. Oh, okay. Hey, not bad, not bad. Okay. So on the outside, it's very thick, right? This is what we call crust. And that's like the harder, dry part of the bread. So this can be a lot of different things. If you think of your eyes in the morning time, maybe you have some green, yellow things there in your eyes, okay? Gross. Those are called, I think in English, I think we just usually call them eye boogers. But we can also call them crusties. Crusties, little crusties. So encrusted, imagine this vole, and when it died, its body was probably still warm, so the snow melted on the body, but then the wind made it freeze, and so there's like some frozen, dry layer. Well, frozen is water, but it's frozen, and it's hard and dry. So that's kind of encrusted. Okay, that goes to our next word, intention. Tension is something that you want, but it's not necessarily what happens or that you take action on. For example, let's say you wanted to do something nice for your younger brother or sister. So you gave them candy. You didn't know that your mom told your younger brother or sister that they cannot have candy for the rest of the week because they did something bad. So your mom sees your younger brother and sister eating some candy, and she gets angry. They say it was your fault. Your mom gets angry at you. Now your intention, your heart, your goal was good, but in this case it ended up being bad. Now you can have good intentions and do good things, but intention is just that feeling, and it takes action. So Cloud Kit's intention to get food for the camp was good, but the event was not good. You can also have good intentions that don't do anything. Let's say you're driving a car, you see someone holding a sign, "Please give me food, I'm hungry." Now maybe in your heart you think, I really wish I could give that guy some food. I don't have any food. You have some good intention, but you don't take any action on that too. So intention is kind of a neutral word. It doesn't have a good part or a bad part. It's just something you feel. Cringe. Cringe. Maybe if I show you a really scary picture of some spiders or someone getting a shot and you go, oh, you kind of pull back, protect yourself. That is cringe. So when Cloud Kid is like looking at Blue Star, "I did it for the clan," and Gray's like, "Oh man, be quiet. Oh, just take the punishment." Apprehensive. This is like a feeling of nervous, of not knowing what's going to happen. Oh man, what is it? That leaves us with our discussion question. How would you punish the Kits? Now, we have Bridal Faces Kits and Cloud Kit. So I don't know if you'd give them the same punishment, if you'd split the punishment, and what kind of punishment you would give either of those. And of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.